Oh, man. Pie day.
Pie day.
Pie day. Cause it's pie day, pie day.
Cause pie day.
Oh, you know what the other holiday is today?
It's like potato chip day.
Steak and what?
Huh?
Steak and you know what day?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
A B-dub.
Is that always? Yeah. Is it always on 3/14?
The month that, or 30 days after Valentine's
That's
Day.
right. Yeah.
Well, Aunt
Never been a recipient.
never participated.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, I've never been a recipient.
Okay. Okay. We just got the E on their tag.
Yeah.
All right. Sound good?
Sure. I think so.
Okay.
Does my mic sound good?
It sounds fine. I think it sounds wonderful.
Beautiful.
I don't know what we're going to talk about here. We have like a lot of nothing. Yeah.
Randomness.
That's kind of what we do on the show.
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense. It doesn't flow at all.
Yeah. How are we going to...
I can bring up the how old were you when you had your first kiss conversation.
That's a thing?
I'd rather not talk about that.
Oh, you know,
I don't think Greg does either.
Well...
Because, you know.
Did you kiss your cousin or something?
That... It was only one time. Yeah.
Twice removed.
Yeah. He was... I mean, she wasn't... All right, I guess we're ready to start this thing.
All right. You ready?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stuck in Beta. My name is Greg, and I'm with two Joshes. What's up, guys?
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hey. So,
Josh looked like he was going to puke right before the show. I don't know.
Did
I?
Yeah.
And then you started playing with Skeletor there.
Yeah. I was probably burping.
Oh, I see. Man,
Beer here.
Beer here.
beer, huh? What are you drinking today?
Dunkle Down
Dunkel Down?
from O'Fallon.
Man, I have this Hop Fiasco, which is from Lucky Town Brewing out of Jackson, Mississippi. And man, it is hoppy.
Yeah?
I mean, you know, they have it in the name, so I guess. And there's bunnies all over it, so a lot of hops. Get it?
Do you have more of those?
I'm sorry. You want some of this?
No.
I can give you a sample.
No.
It's pretty
that's
hoppy.
okay.
You sure?
All right.
Okay.
So we have a baby. Do we have a baby report?
I think we do.
How many days to due date now?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's the due date?
Tomorrow is the due date.
Oh, 3:15.
Damn.
So,
3:15. Wow.
Yeah.
Do we have a baby?
No, we have no baby yet.
Okay.
I probably, well...
Oh, yeah. Can you move the chat to...
Oh, you want me to move the chat now? Man. So, Molly's been feeling uncomfortable, and it's not her, she's not her norm to be feeling all these pains and stuff, and I think that's what comes with pregnancy,
Huh. Who knew?
You sound insensitive.
No,
Did you say insensitive?
Yeah.
No, you said sensitive.
Yeah, you sound very sensitive.
Yeah.
Did you say sensitive or insensitive? I didn't hear you.
I said insensitive
Okay.
because he said she's in pain, and I said that's just part of being pregnant.
I didn't say it like that. Come on. Well, anyway, so she's,
She's getting her toes done.
right now she is. So, it doesn't look like she's listening right now, but
She gave up on us a while back.
yeah. So she's, they're not consistent. She's having the contractions, but they're not consistent yet. Hey, maybe before next show.
Maybe during this show.
No, I don't know about that. Do you think?
You never know.
Yeah, I don't know. But maybe next week we'll have a baby. But I don't know.
We won't be doing the show here if that's the case.
Yeah, you probably. Yeah, we'll be doing our own
Offsite. We'll go somewhere.
Yeah, I probably won't be on the show. You'll have to get someone else.
What?
Or I'll call in.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
From location.
We can do that.
Well,
Greg's on assignment.
Yeah. Yeah,
Greg,
podcast. All
Greg,
right,
are you
I gotta
there?
go.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
What do you guys want?
Yeah.
Can't talk.
Yeah. So we're really pumped and excited, but the more and more that the baby isn't here, the more stuff that Molly goes out and buys for the baby.
Well, I'm sure it's all necessities.
Yeah. Oh, I found this cute little dress, or I found,
What are the necessities? Food.
Diapers.
That's really the necessity. Well, and clothing.
Clothes.
Yeah.
Car seat.
Love.
Love.
You got to have a car seat to get home, or they won't let you leave the hospital.
Yeah, I've got that in my car. I filled my tank on the way home, too, because I'm
That's
like...
probably a good idea.
You're filling it every day.
Yeah, don't get below half tank.
Yeah. Actually, it was the light was on today.
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
like,
not
well,
good.
this is, yeah.
What is the possible and potential induction date for, like, 1 week from tomorrow?
So tomorrow she'll go to the doctor, and
She'll come home with the baby.
they'll talk about that, and I'm gonna go with her at this appointment too. So
next Thursday doesn't work for me.
Two Wednesdays from today.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, because at one point we're like, it sounded like she wasn't gonna let us go past 41 weeks, and then now it kind of sounds like, well, at 41 weeks we'll determine when we can induce you.
no.
So I don't know which it is. I don't know if we're gonna. So we'll see. She's exactly 40 weeks, so tomorrow.
We've talked about you have the bags packed, right?
Bags are packed.
All right. You taking your Switch?
Toothbrush, deodorant, video games. Yeah.
Okay. Just making
All the
sure.
necessities.
Yeah.
Those are from Molly, though, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, and we're at a Mercy hospital, and I'll be able to get on the fast Wi-Fi.
Oh, cool. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters,
You've got all that covered.
For pictures,
all
right?
covered.
That's
for
why.
pictures.
Yeah.
So hey, it is the
Oh, it's Pi Day.
Pi
Should we
Day.
do that?
3.14.
Yeah.
Pi Day.
And Stephen Hawking died.
Stevie.
Oh, yeah. Was that today or yesterday?
It was Tuesday. The article I
Oh.
read on Engadget said he passed away Tuesday. So it was he died yesterday.
3:13.
So
Yeah,
and then apparently today is Einstein's birthday. Is that true?
I don't know.
That's a possibility.
I wish
Yeah.
we could look that up.
Yeah, something called the
Greg's got it.
outer web,
So-
maybe.
I wonder how this Pi Day...
That
got
is
its
correct.
origins.
1879, March 14th.
Well, pi is 3.14.
I know that. I mean, I'm just saying why
Why the pie?
why did they decide to... Or at what point did somebody decide to recognize it as a day?
Now this says Stephen Hawking died on Pi Day and Albert Einstein's birthday. So
But Engadget said Tuesday. Look up his obituary.
Well, Cambridge. So maybe it was already...
Look up his obituary. I bet there's an obituary out there that has his date of death.
Well, this whole article says...
I don't trust it. It's not a reliable news source.
Metro...
Who's heard of metro.co.uk?
I don't know. It was the first link, and apparently I could save money on insurance if I switched to Progressive.
If you lived in England.
Yeah. I don't know.
Stephen Hawking obituary. Look it up.
So the history of Pi began in 1988. The earliest known official or largest scale celebration of Pi Day was organized by Larry Shaw of the San Francisco Exploratorium, where Shaw worked as a physicist, with staff and public marching around one of the circular spaces, then consuming fruit pies. So it's not really been observed that long, but I don't remember hearing about it until recent years.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, I
not
guess
an
it's
obituary.
become more
Mainstream.
I'm kind of guessing that it was Pi Day because what are they, 7 hours ahead of us?
Yeah.
So,
But Engadget said Tuesday. You want to get the pie out of the fridge?
well,
by the
it
way?
was probably Tuesday our time, but where he died. Okay, where's the pie?
It's in the crisper drawer because there was no room because of the beer.
What do we talk about now?
He's off microphone
I
again.
know.
I'm looking up his obituary because
Oh, look at that pie.
I know. So I went to Schnucks at lunch to get lunch today, and I scoped out their pie situation. I know, he like threw that knife.
I know.
Did you see that?
Pointed blade first at me.
And they had a bunch of fruit pies, and I'm not a big fruit pie person. But then I wanted a French silk pie.
Okay.
And I asked, my friend works in the bakery, so I was asking her where I could find them, and she pointed me to the frozen case where Schnucks has all these, and I saw this sea salt caramel pie.
Sounds
Which is
delicious.
a French silk pie with salted caramel topping, I guess.
So they don't make these pies there, do they?
I don't think so. They probably bring these in if I had to go.
Oh, really? I thought.
I mean,
It's a bakery. They have a bakery. Probably the hardest part of this is opening the packaging. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Man, that looks very.
That looks very healthy.
Yeah.
I know. This thing is covered in whipped cream, caramel, chocolate.
It's like 4 inches tall.
Yeah, it looks pretty amazing.
I got it from Molly.
Okay, good. Yeah,
No.
because we were actually talking about that the other day, and
Jeez, don't cut your thumb off.
I know. I feel like I'm going to.
why are you going to cut your thumb off? So what's your favorite pie?
Mine is cherry.
Cherry?
Yeah, I love cherry pie.
Do you?
I do.
Greg
It's-
was going to get one, and he didn't.
Sometimes, though, people make them, like, you know.
Do you like the lattice where it's got the...
Yeah.
Do you like that one, or you like the regular top, or you like
Both.
a crumb top?
Ooh, crumb top is very good.
See, I think the crumb top is my favorite. I'm
Yeah.
kind of...
Okay, I'm sucking at cutting this.
I'm kind of more of... Because I don't have a pie knife, or I don't have a serrated knife.
Good night.
And it's
got the plates.
it's chilled, so it's very sticky.
definitely chilled. Here, let me get them.
Well, I didn't know what you wanted.
I said, "Do you have the plates?"
Well, they're right here. A foot away from you. What do you want me to do?
You have
He's
forks.
struggling here.
I am. This is not working.
He needs an assistant.
I'm about ready to hand it over to you, Mr. Epley.
Oh, I'll take it.
I don't know how it's that hard to cut a pie. This guy.
Talk amongst yourself over there, Greg.
I'm sorry this is kind of boring here. You listening to this, we're just pulling out some pie. Pie.
Give me some of that pie. I might.
So I like a good
me a plate,
I like a good apple pie with the crumb topping.
I enjoy good pizza pie.
Ice cream. Pizza pie is good.
I'm sorry I disappointed you with the French silk pie. Then. Jesus.
I like any kind
God.
of...
I definitely don't like.
I
the
like
French
apple
silk
pie. I know. I know. God.
Yeah, I don't like the French
You're
silk
welcome,
so
you
much.
butthole.
Butthole. What are you, 8 years old? Look at how big he's making his piece.
Shut up.
That's cold.
It's like half a pie there.
You guys are welcome.
Hey, thanks
Thanks,
for
buddy.
Thanks for bringing the pie, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Very good.
so he hasn't even gotten his out
No,
yet.
I haven't either. Thanks.
He's angry.
He's like, thanks for waiting for me. Josh over here is what in a second. Hey, you don't mind, do you? I had a spatula to work as the...
Oh,
So do you guys? Well, I went curling Thursday.
So what does the first lesson consist of?
Well, it was like pure league, man. There was no real lesson to it. It
Like
was
you were playing against another team?
2 hours worth,
Oh my gosh.
It's like, get in there.
Get in
Like, I
there.
don't know how to play.
but it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Kind of learn the rules on the fly?
I knew the rules already.
Oh.
Aim for the center, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Can't trip anybody. I mean, normal human rules.
Human rules.
Human rules?
But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I was sore Friday. I was really sore Saturday.
Sore from or what part of your body?
My thighs. were really sore.
From keeping your balance on the ice?
Yeah, my ass cheeks from clenching. And, like, whatever these muscles are on the side of your body.
Your lats?
I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it took everything in my power to stay upright on the ice as I'm, throwing that stone.
Now that I'm looking at you, you're looking like you're getting some muscle there. Look at this guy.
One week of
tone.
one week of curl. I mean, those stones weigh 42 pounds.
Well, and you pick them up over your head, right?
Yeah, you launch them like a shot put. I did that in high school too.
Swing it around
on a chain.
Oh man!
But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Did you fall at all?
No.
Oh.
No.
That's good.
And you're actually standing on the ice the entire time, right?
Yeah. And I'm telling you what, I still haven't had one single freaking bite of this pie yet.
Tell us more.
The sweeping is a workout. I was sweating buckets.
That's what the lat workout's for.
Probably. My arms didn't hurt afterwards, though.
Did Annette say, I got some sweeping for you at home?
No.
If you want to sweep.
No, but it was fun. We were running up and down the ice, sweeping that damn thing, and it was fun.
Did you win?
No, we got blasted, man. 8-0.
Is the other people on your team, are they new as well? Come on, can you answer the question, please?
Had to get caramel, huh?
Greg, I'll pass it to you.
Yes. I don't. What was the question? I wasn't paying attention.
So I have a.
Wow, this show is gone in the toilet.
I have kind of an embarrassing story.
Yeah. Well, we didn't finish with it.
Yeah,
what's your team name?
Sorry, no, green team.
Yeah,
they're all colors.
Can I have another piece?
I don't care. So my team, there's 4 people on a team. There's a married couple and me, and then each team has a ringer who's in the club and knows what the hell they're
like
doing.
50 Cent.
Yeah.
Huh?
Boom, boom.
In the club.
No.
And she was like our leader for that game. We played, there were 5 lanes. There were 2 teams on a lane and 4 people per team. It was crowded. It was really crowded. It was a lot of fun. More guys than ladies. I was probably the average age, 40-ish in there. There were some old people. There were some young people. It was a lot of fun. I urge you guys to come up on Thursday. I told Greg if they're at the hospital having the baby, he could swing by and watch because it's right there.
Yeah. I'll be back, Molly.
Yeah.
Let me know whenever it's a little closer.
I wish. They're talking about building their own ice up in Hazelwood, and I'm like, I'm out. No way. I'm not driving that.
So Mike says Pi Day, the 314 is the nerdy 420.
That's true.
Oh, that's true.
So is May 4th, right?
Yeah, that's even nerdier.
That's even nerdier.
All right, so I got a shoe story.
Uh-oh.
So you got some music? You got a theme?
Yeah.
Shoes.
I have 2 pairs of shoes that are the same style of shoe and everything. They're shoes that I get from work. They have steel toe and all that sort of thing.
Do you have to wear steel toe?
No, but I just get access to the catalog or whatever, and I can order shoes. And there are these Doc Martens. So I have one pair that's black and one pair that's brown. And so one day I got all the way to work and looked down and realized
you didn't put your shoes on.
I had my right foot has one color and my left foot has the other.
Who cares?
And that day was today.
Oh, really?
I have 2 completely different colored shoes on. It's hard to tell. I mean, they look similar, but
so what color belt would you wear with a mix?
I know
shoes.
But gosh, luckily nobody noticed. But that's just kind of embarrassing.
Probably the whole time you're thinking, "Oh God, they're thinking I'm just."
Yeah.
You're
like walking.
It's one of those days where you're like, "Oh, most days I could just sit at my desk and no one would notice." But today we're doing a walkthrough of this new area. Come on, guys.
Yep. Everybody, watch your step and look down right here.
Yeah, watch your step.
Everybody walk on this line here. Everybody put your shoes on this line.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Google's coming to my place of employment tomorrow.
What? Why?
They are demoing the new version of Google Expeditions. And they're going to get there at 6:30 in the freaking morning.
So what is Google Expeditions?
It was the putting on the goggles, and you could use Google Maps, where people have done the 360 maps at different places like the Antarctica and stuff like that.
Right.
But that's VR, which is immersive. The new Expeditions is AR, augmented reality, instead of virtual reality. It's in beta, and they're taking it to schools to try out. It looks really cool.
So I don't get what it has. So it's more of a mapping type thing. Why
No,
are they?
not this. So what they're doing tomorrow in 6th grade, they're doing ancient Rome and something with animals.
So they can put on these.
No, they're not. They're handheld devices out in front of them.
Oh,
And then so it's AR, so it puts like some Roman statue on the, and it looks like the Roman statue's in the room with you.
okay. So they're looking in the classroom, and so the teacher can go.
Right.
Here's here's this monument or whatever. This
Right.
Roman thing.
And they say the reason why they're doing
That's a
that,
great teacher.
Yeah, that's a great
Here's a
teacher.
Roman thing.
You could be a teacher, Greg.
I know.
They said that by not wearing the goggles, it's more collaborative. Students are in a more collaborative environment because they can see each other's reaction. They can talk to each other. Because if you're wearing the goggles, it's a solo environment. You're doing it by yourself. Which, I mean, I know none of you guys know what that's like.
So I don't really understand. Okay, so they each
Look
have.
it up on the YouTube.
I get it. They each have the device, and then
Right.
it looks like so. But they're staring at a screen the whole time, though. Couldn't they just have like a screen, like one big screen that everyone
Sure.
looks at?
Yeah. Why you got to rain on my parade?
Well, I'm just saying it seems kind of like a bunch of kids looking at their hands, you know.
Yeah. Good story. Thanks, Greg.
I've ruined the day.
You did.
I mean, they do that.
I'm
They
going to
have
have
that.
to ask Google, why didn't you just do this on one big screen?
They have that in their photos where you can add Star Wars characters and all
right.
that. And,
Same idea.
Facebook has that too. What are you bored? You're reading a magazine.
I was going to segue.
Oh,
Speaking of technology and smartphones and all this thing, so I was going to bring this up. Latest edition of Popular Mechanics magazine for us old timers. Yes, it's actually a tangible format here. I have a magazine in my hands.
oh. It's nice.
There was a story about behind the smartphone backlash, and I don't guess I realized this, but over the last half of last year, I guess, evidently, there's been kind of a big push for trying to get away from, or like just a kind of a complaining, general public outcry of like how much, our kids are addicted to smartphones and that sort of thing. I hadn't really heard much about it, but this was kind of an interesting article, and apparently there's a lot of studies that have been done, and there's pretty much just as many studies that result in like a negative output as a positive output.
Really?
It's kind of interesting.
Because they say it like damages brain synapses of kids being too young, using it for too long.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff like lack of gray matter, but some of it's like on older people as well. Like it says that older people who habitually use GPS to get around had less activity and lower volume of gray matter in the hippocampus than older people who are used to navigating by landmarks.
You got way too sciencey there.
Yeah.
Well, basically, it just means that you're not using your brain to get yourself around, which I can see. I mean, a lot of people do rely on GPS
Oh,
now.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I told you before, Jackson, like, we'll go somewhere that we've been before, and I'll ask him, which way do I turn?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Oh,
So
yeah.
how are you going to get around when you get older? Oh, GPS.
Yeah, I know. I remember when I was a kid, my dad always talked about landmarks or just something that could help you navigate
Know
like
where
which
you
way
are.
to turn,
Yeah.
where you are, that sort of thing. But yeah, my kids are the exact same way. Like,
Drives me crazy.
hey, I mean, they don't even know like the general like which way to go to get to like from one town to the next. Is that do you turn right here or left here? I mean, it's yeah. So
I mean,
I thought it was interesting.
Kids today.
I get lost in some area, I'm not familiar with some areas, but usually that's when I use a GPS. But locally, I don't use it that often unless I'm just looking for finding out traffic and all that.
Yeah. A lot of these, this I actually agree with, is a lot of these concerts and things are going to this, what's it? It's called it's a bag that you put your phone in, a Yonder case. Have you guys heard of that?
A Yonder?
YONDR. It's so you enter into whatever facility it is, and you're expected to put your phone into this bag, and then you can't access it. So it's like locked and it's put away, so that you can't like sit there and film the show. Which, I mean, if you've been to a concert lately,
So do you retain the bag, or is it like a checkpoint?
I've heard of both actually. I've heard of where you like a checkpoint, like a coat
That would
closet
suck
kind of thing.
after the conference, picking it back up.
Right.
As you enter the phone-free area, your phone will be placed in Yonder case. Once inside, the case will lock. You'll maintain possession of your phone at all times. To use your phone, step outside and tap on an unlocking base. So there's literally an unlocking base. Kind of looks like, the little when they remove the alarm things at the store. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's probably a little bit more high-tech than that.
Now, if they could make that better by doing a geofence on it and make that Yonder disposable, so I didn't have to turn it back in after the concert, it would be way better.
But I don't like that because there are important phone calls that you may need.
I agree.
My wife, tomorrow...
Well, in that case, though, it sounds like you can just leave the venue or walk out, probably walk right outside.
Because realistically, you wouldn't be able to hear her inside the concert anyway.
Yeah.
So, but it goes so it goes in there, but it's just like a bag that locks.
Yeah.
So it's not like
You could probably cut it open.
so I could still, if it's ringing, I could still hear it.
Probably.
Or feel it vibrate or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I
didn't know if this bag was like some sort of Faraday cage, like a mini Faraday cage where it won't get a signal.
Oh. I don't know. But some of that stuff's, I don't know, it's kind of interesting where we're going with some of this stuff, I mean, because if you ever watch or have been to a concert or you
it's ridiculous.
Everybody's got their phones up.
No one's enjoying the concert.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm one of them too. I'm like, I might as well get a picture.
Yeah,
but I don't hold up the whole show or anything.
We've been to concerts and you see a guy standing next to you who's holding a phone the entire time. Or an iPad, yeah.
Those are awesome. I love those people.
Yeah. Or the iPad Pro, the even bigger one.
Yeah. I mean, some of that stuff should be banned. It just takes away from other spectators who are behind you.
I agree.
So my kids are...
Is that our old man rant for the day?
Well, I was just going to add that my kids are horribly addicted. I mean, it's gotten to the point. I think Caleb's watching right here. I see that he's joined.
He's probably watching on his phone.
Yeah, he's probably...
While driving.
He was jonesing for a Facebook fix.
But they are constantly, they can't... We have made it to where you can't have your phone at the dinner table.
I agree with that sentiment.
But they will have... they eat breakfast at different times, and they'll eat on their own. So they'll make their breakfast in the morning, and they'll eat. So they're sitting there with their phone, and they got their earbuds in, and they're
that irritates me to no end.
It does me too.
Yeah, you can be social.
You two just talk to each other or talk to me. I walk upstairs. I'm the one that says good morning because they're so into whatever it is they're doing.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
I mean, there is I don't know. It's a whole anti-social type.
Yes,
it
thing,
is. Yeah,
but yet they're
on social media, scrolling.
Yeah.
Scrolling.
So they're interacting with people digitally, and I admit I'm probably just as bad interacting with people digitally rather than face to face. I guess analog. I mean, maybe there's maybe a better way to put it, but yeah, I agree. I really try not to have it at the dinner table though.
Do you have a problem with that? Yourself?
It depends on the time. If I'm not engaged in something, my phone's on.
No, I mean, do you mistakenly pull it out of your pocket and you're looking at it at the dinner table?
That happens on occasion, but I try to make a cognizant effort of not at the dinner table. At least while we're eating, anyway.
I don't know. I know there's like a big push. I guess maybe I did hear some of this coming because I think there's a lot of individuals that are trying to like get away from some of the social media and things like that because it does become so addicting.
Well, and all it is a giant complaint forum.
Yeah,
that's all it is now.
And then and then it starts what's the word? You basically see what you want to see,
right?
And you're not seeing
an echo chamber.
Yeah. So I got rid of all of my social media off of my phone. I don't have anything linked anymore because I found myself just scrolling through Instagram,
looking for Britney Spears.
Yeah,
I do that too.
Like, where is that? Where's it? But yeah, I don't know. I don't miss it. I don't miss any of them at all.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be doing all the social media for Stuck in Beta. No wonder we only have like 78 likes. Come on now.
We have 2 people watching this live stream right now.
I know. And one of them is you, right?
Yeah, I am. Oh, well.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready for tomorrow.
He's doing squats.
I'm
doing some lunges.
I still have a really painful spot in my one thigh.
Why don't you rub it from?
I was at work today talking with the guys in the office, and they're like, "Yeah, have you? So what's it like whenever you push off?" So I got down on my knees and I put my leg out like I was pushing off from the block, and I'm like, "Ow!" It was like somebody took a red hot poker and jammed it in my right thigh. Holy crap!
Sounds like you maybe need to start doing a little bit of exercise.
Nah.
Getting a little shape for this.
Man, that freaking hurt today.
So, moving on. You want to get in a beer?
Let's do it.
I don't want to get in a beer.
Well,
let me unlock the iPad.
Geez. Take forever.
What is this?
So unfortunately, no. Today I have one from.
Look at the cloud on the bottom of that bottle.
I have one from Yazoo. It's from Nashville, Tennessee. This is a Berliner, and it says "Embrace the Funk."
Oh no!
Berliner style Weiss Ale.
I guess I just got the shivers. You drank it already, or you smelled it?
I smelled it.
Man! Wow.
Nope, not drinking it.
Oh, come on. You are too.
It.
You don't have to drink the whole thing.
After we just ate sweet pie.
Lovely pie.
Sweet pie.
I meant sweet as in sweet, not...
That smells like vomit.
Remember with that beer fest we thought that guy puked and it was actually a beer?
Yeah, we got...
There was a line for it because everybody wanted the latest thing.
Hey, I want that puke-smelling beer.
And it was before sours were big.
Yeah, it was.
God, that was awful.
Oh, it didn't smell like this.
Yeah, it was better. This is disgusting.
Ugh. Ugh.
I think the taste is better than the smell.
It is, but it is extremely tart.
Nope, not doing it. No.
Ooh, that put chills up and down my spine.
Yeah,
it's so
I get,
tart.
like-
Nope, not doing it.
I could feel the nerves in my jaw because
That's disgusting.
yeah, it's pretty. Well, they say funk.
That ain't funk.
It's sour.
That's bile.
Did it pour with any head?
Oh, you think it might be
There's
bad?
some more. You want?
I don't know.
It didn't actually give you a lot of. It doesn't look like
it's got
much.
a little carbonation in it.
Very little.
It didn't pop really loud when I opened it. But it was in there, and I don't even remember getting it, so I must have had it in there a while.
5 years.
5 years.
And you got 2 of them.
And I had 2, so I opened both of them. Once I smelled it, I'm like, I'm going to open both of them and get rid of this.
That's awful.
Okay, so to clean that up, we have our third of the mystery peeps. We might as well finish these up.
Cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, lilac, pecans too.
May not like these.
Oh, no.
So,
Mint?
what number did we have the
So
first
we did
time?
3,
3.
and then 2, and then this is 1.
3 we thought was some sort of a raspberry, or
Yeah, strawberry.
So this to me,
2 was a lemon lime.
well, maybe
Yeah,
I'll let
I forgot.
you.
I was trying to remember what that was.
This
Man, I'm gonna have a sugar high. I had 2 pieces of this pie.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna have.
So Lifesavers make a is it Winto green or peppermint?
Minto green.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
what
it
it
smell
smells
That's
like.
exactly what this smells like. Lifesavers.
Yeah.
I like Lifesavers though.
The mint ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. They're not great.
I'm not getting much mint flavor
No,
though.
it's very subtle.
I think all 3 flavors have been the same, where they've had more aroma than they have
yeah,
flavor.
that first one was a lot better.
That was
though.
the best one.
That
Yeah.
raspberry or sour cherry. Or
So when
fruit
do we
punch.
find out what the flavors really were?
I don't know.
This isn't terrible.
I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't go out of my way to eat it.
No, but
The first one we did was pretty good though.
yeah, I think so too. So that was
Number
number
3.
3. Yeah.
Well,
Nope.
no, this is last year. Oh, last year they had maple syrup,
Oh, that'd have been really
passion
good.
fruit, and lemon lime.
What? So it's not. So
Oh,
number
no,
two-
no. I'm sorry. Maple syrup, blueberry, and grape slush.
Oh,
So
I
they
don't know
haven't
if it-
announced what this year's are yet.
Our guess is, man, this guy says root beer, lemon, and sour watermelon.
what?
This is not root
That
beer.
is not root beer.
No.
Oh, maybe.
Oh yeah, I totally
It
get that
is.
now.
Okay, no.
That is bizarre. We were all sold on.
Minto green.
Oh
or-
yeah.
Smell it again.
Yeah, it's root beer.
Yeah, it's root
it's totally
beer.
root beer.
Do you want another
That's
one?
weird. No, I'm all right. That is weird.
Huh.
Yeah, that's really weird.
You totally sold us on that. Whatever you said,
We
we like
believe.
bought right into it.
We, your word is gospel truth,
That's right.
Mr. Mouchon.
But it did smell like Winto green,
Yeah.
like Lifesavers.
What did you say number 2 was?
Lemon. So
Okay.
we said lemon lime,
Yeah.
and sour watermelon is what they. Now this is just guesses. So
Right.
I'd still say raspberry on number 3.
Yeah, sour watermelon. I don't even know what that would taste like. I don't think.
oh, but well, we tried them all. They had another. They had like birthday cake.
Birthday.
Well, I got one of them.
Bert-
Oh.
Wait, when's Millie's birthday?
When's her birthday? They had birthday cake, and like a pancake and maple
that'd be
syrup.
good.
I'd like to try that.
But I don't know. Easter's in a few more weeks.
Yeah,
Man,
2,
this beer.
right?
I have another one that, we'll do these like next week.
More
If
snacks.
you're here,
I've got the M&Ms, the new for this year, the vote M&Ms.
oh yeah, what
Oh,
flavors
yeah.
are they?
They're all the crunchy flavors.
Okay,
Have you ever had the crispy M&Ms or?
yeah.
So it's crunchy raspberry, crunchy espresso, and crunchy mint.
Didn't they do an espresso one already?
I think it was coffee nut.
Oh, coffee bean,
No, I thought the last ones were all nuts.
maybe.
It was like coffee nut, but I can't remember the others. And there you go.
That raspberry sounds interesting. I don't know about the mint.
Yeah, mint would be gross. It'd be like Samoa, or not Samoa's, Thin Mints.
Yeah,
Well, we'll have to try that next time.
We've established our love for the Thin Mint.
we have.
You love
yeah.
the Thin Mints. So, guys,
What you been watching, Greg?
I've been watching a lot.
Have you?
I have watched.
What has caused you to watch so much TV and
I don't-
movies lately?
I don't know. We've been kind of
Vegging out.
home, and I know I'll watch a lot more once, you know. But
You think
well,
between diaper changing and bottle feeding, and
yeah.
taking care of Molly.
But so I watched. So I'll tell you, I watched I, Tonya.
don't know what
Oh,
that's
did
that.
you?
That's that Margot Robbie plays.
Yeah,
Why can't it? Tanya Harding.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
How was
kind of
that?
a semi-documentary type thing. It was okay. I mean, it was just. I could see why Allison Janney got the Oscar for that.
Really?
She did a really good
She
job.
played the mom, right?
Yeah, she plays just a. I mean, she's a bee. I
Really?
mean, that's what she is, and it's pretty crazy once you see like Tanya Harding had a really bad upbringing, and then her husband was just a jerk, and I mean, she got beat up a lot
Really?
by people, and I mean, it's kind of like it's a documentary, but there's some fictional stuff in it as well, because at one time, at some point in there, she looks at the camera and says, "This never happened," and she's got like a gun shooting something, but I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't say it was my favorite. I also watched Get Out. That's like this horror movie from Key and Peele.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele. Jeez, which one is it? Jordan.
But one of those
Peele.
guys was the writer, right?
Yeah. Jordan Peele. Sorry. Jordan Peele, but he is best known for comedy, obviously.
Right.
And this is a horror movie. Well, it's a horror movie, but a twist on a horror movie. Sad thing is, I can't really... If you guys would ever want to see this movie, it's not one I could really say anything about, because it's like... It would, like, ruin the whole thing for you. But it's almost like a Twilight Zone episode.
Really?
It's like it goes very, very dark at some point, and you're like, holy crap, oh my gosh. And there's nothing, I mean, there's a few like, because Molly even asked her friend who had seen it, is there any real gory scenes, because I don't like gore, and it's like, no, there's not. I mean, there's maybe a couple, not like, it's nothing like Saw or anything like that, but yeah, I definitely recommend that one. And my favorite one that I watched this weekend is Baby Driver.
The other Driver movie.
Yeah, that is Edgar Wright made this one. He's the one who did the Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, all those movies. But this one is
I didn't think is it a comedy?
No, but it's got his style, which it's a very, you could tell it's one of his movies. He does a lot of these close-ups and real fast pullbacks and like things like that. But this movie, so it's a getaway car driver basically. People rob banks. He's the getaway driver. There is a lot of music in this movie. This kid has like some problem with his ears that he has to constantly have headphones on to kind of drown out this ringing in his ear. So you hear all this music in this, and it's really good soundtrack, and I thought it was a cool movie. So I
That
recommend
came out a
that
while
one.
ago, right?
Yeah, last year sometime. I think maybe last summer.
I had no idea what it was about. I just thought it was a stupid title.
His name is Baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Baby from Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, I guess. But
Kind of weird to
Kevin
name a boy
Spacey,
that.
huh?
yeah, I know.
Think
It's kind of like, I think he's done.
You didn't think he's
Yeah,
going to make
he's
any more
done.
movies?
No,
at all?
he's done.
Man,
but
that's
he's one of the main roles in that movie.
They kicked him off of House of Cards.
Yeah.
You haven't seen 3 Billboards yet?
Haven't watched that yet. No.
You need to watch that.
But hey, have you been watching?
I
something?
stumbled across Love on Netflix. You guys seen that?
I watched that a few years ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Well, I think this is
the third season.
Third season, yeah. Right now, but-
I really like the girl on it. She was on Community.
okay.
I don't know her real name.
Yeah.
But I like her, and but I thought it was a good show. But I kind of just, after the first season, I never watched any of the others.
I didn't even realize it was out there. We finished up that Everything Sucks, and it was like recommended to be the next play or whatever. So we just kept watching it. It's a pretty good show. That's not Jon Favreau. Who's the
Judd Apatow.
Judd Apatow? Yeah, and it has that same similar style that you would expect. A lot of just
it's
talking
like a quirky type romantic comedy type thing. I watched this other show on Netflix called Nailed It. Have you heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
It's So do you hear?
Yeah.
He's crying.
Is that Mo?
Yeah, he's sad. So anyway, I watched this show called Nailed It, and it's a cooking show on Netflix. I don't know how many episodes there are, but they basically, it's based off like a lot of memes where they'll show like, okay, like this cake looks beautiful, and then someone tries to recreate it, and it looks like crap.
Yeah.
And then it says like nailed it.
Yeah.
It's a cooking show where they can win like $10,000 or whatever. And
Is it PG?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very
Kid friendly.
It's very kid friendly. They don't. In fact, they don't even yell at the people who.
There's nudity.
Yeah, there's lots of nudity in it. It's kind of weird for a cooking show, but
Careful of the bacon grease.
yeah, they're more friendly towards they'll say like, oh, here's what you did wrong, but they don't like degrade them or anything like that.
So it's not a Gordon Ramsay.
It's not a Gordon Ramsay show or anything like that. It's pretty interesting, but you could see that it's definitely their first foot in the door for a cooking show, because it's kind of on the border of you could see it's a little bit cheaply made. Like, I don't know it.
Not like this podcast is what you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you particularly like Altered Carbon. Yeah, I watched the first episode of Altered Carbon, Mike. I haven't watched any more of it, but that's one you should watch.
I should?
I don't know if you'd like it though.
I found this new show called Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I finished it this weekend.
So news though, Jon Favreau is gonna do a live action Star Wars for the streaming Disney's new streaming service.
Yeah, which is they restructured Disney today, and they say it's all in preparation for that streaming service.
Yeah,
What does that mean, live action?
Like,
not animated.
yeah,
So actual characters?
right, like real people.
Yeah, not puppets like
Yeah,
a lot of the. Well, actually, there may be puppets in
Yeah, there could be.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not animated.
Yeah. So,
Interesting.
you want to go on to pop culture?
Culture.
You want to do it?
Let's do it.
I don't know why you get so angry when.
What irritates me is you like that, but you didn't like our new intro, our new theme song.
That was
What was the new intro? Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, it's way better.
It's all right, but it's very close to the Muppets. Mana. Do, 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 do.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a ripoff.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that your pop culture?
That's it. No, you heard Toys R Us? Looks
Yeah,
like they're
no more.
Looks like they're no more. Kind of sad because there's, I have lots of memories of like that was the toy store to go to.
Walmart for me.
Walmart. We went over to Walmart.
What else was around back then? There was like, what,
KB?
KB?
With toy chest.
Children's Palace.
Toy chest? Oh, yeah. Children's Palace had the, like, it looked like a
castle,
right?
yeah.
Which one did you say?
Toy
again?
chest.
Toy chest.
And
That
wasn't
sounds
that one?
familiar. Something like that.
I don't know. Was that a?
Pretty sure that was one at
Yeah.
the mall or something.
I
Wasn't it?
remember that, like, as a box or something.
Yeah. It was
there-
like an open toy chest
Yeah.
with like a marionette or a toy soldier coming out of it or
Yeah.
something.
I don't know if
it was called Toy Chest or not.
chess.
No, maybe that was KB's logo.
So KB, man, I remember KB was in the mall, and
Yeah, and it was floor to ceiling, shelf to shelf toys.
and you would.
Jam-packed.
Yeah,
They'd,
fire hazard.
Yeah.
Probably.
you know what though? I probably have more memories of KB than I do Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never went to Toys R Us.
because
Yeah, because it probably came around a little bit as we were older.
Later,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
it took over the old Circuit City building.
Yeah.
well, it was right next to Circuit City.
Oh, it was.
yeah.
Oh, you're right.
But the theme song, I don't want to grow up. I'm
Yeah.
a Toys R Us.
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard that millions of
Right.
times. But
Did you count?
KB, I did. KB, you'd go to, and they would never throw any toys away. They just mark them down. Like you'd see like I just
I
bumped
was
my
gonna
nose.
say, watch out there, man.
You'd see like 4 different price tags on something. Like you could tell they couldn't sell their.
Yeah.
But man, I just remember that one because you'd go to like I'd never really get to buy any toys in the store because Mom would never buy me anything. But I may
She ordered them on Amazon.
I may have like 50 cents or $1 with me
The
for my
wrapper?
allowance.
50 Cent the Rapper was with you?
Yeah, it was with me.
Huh.
But
Remember where he got shot?
at the counter, they'd always have those little candies and
Yeah.
little toy trinkets and stuff. I remember getting like the Batman heads filled with it was probably the crappiest
Right.
candy ever. But you'd be like, oh, that's Batman. I want that. You know, got a lot of
I
that
remember
type
taking
stuff.
my kids there and them just being like,
What the hell's this?
no, they were like, this was
Oh.
10 years ago.
Toys
or
R Us.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we would go there, but
I think the last time I stepped foot in a Toys R Us was to buy Tickle Me Elmo.
And that
after
was for
Jackson.
yourself.
No, that was right after Jackson was born.
yeah,
Or right before.
I don't know what would have taken us there. I guess it was something like the kids had money to spend or something, and we went there, but
So I've been a lot lately because part of it's Babies R Us.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Oh.
about that.
yeah.
And they actually have a separate Babies R Us store.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's going to be part of the bankruptcy.
I don't know.
I didn't think about that.
I don't know if that, because if you go into Toys R Us, they have a section that's Babies R Us, but they also have the stores Babies R Us.
Yeah.
I always felt that that stuff there was just so expensive, though.
Yeah.
At that Baby's R
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You got to find the clearance stuff, and you
Oh.
need the coupons and all that
Oh.
crap. Usually we walk out of there empty-handed
Okay.
because it's
Your mom won't let you
ridiculous.
Here's your 50 cents, Greg.
Yeah. Well, this won't do anything. Not back in 1980, it did.
buy anything. Did you buy your Nest Protects yet?
I did not.
Good story.
Well, that's about it for today's show.
Oh
We went through
man,
the
Well,
entire.
we can't say Today's Show.
Is it trademarked?
why?
Probably.
Why can't you say today's show?
For this show today.
Today's Show.
Oh, well, come on. He said today's show,
Yeah, it was plural.
not the
Okay.
Today Show. Well, it had a possessive,
Yeah.
not plural.
Possessive, yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Apostrophe S.
I'm not an English major.
Molly is.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, she doesn't watch
Corrects
the show
me a
anymore.
lot.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
not watching the show anymore.
She's getting a pedicure.
Hey, Mark joined. Hi,
Hey, Mark, how's it going? Well, it's been a great show.
See you, Mark.
You guys got anything else? You didn't do anything
I don't think so,
exciting?
no.
Curling was about it.
I watched that trailer for that Christopher Robin movie. That looks kind of stupid.
Yeah, I kind of just put that on there for. See how I didn't mention it because
Yeah.
I skipped over it.
Yeah.
Greg's going to get to see all the stupid kid shows now.
Yep.
All the horrible animated shows.
I'm really excited about that. You know, watching all the kids shows over and over and over
Diego
and over again.
for 12 hours straight.
I remember your oldest boy, Caleb, when we were like, he must have been like 3-4 years old, and there was two movies that he could go, like he memorized the thing. He
Yeah.
could just say every line for line. Toy Story and Dumb and Dumber.
Yep.
It was the craziest thing. He put on Dumb and Dumber. He would like quote every line. It was so he was so young at the time
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. I tease him all the time now because he was really big into Bob the Builder.
Oh, yeah.
That was huge.
Oh yeah.
And then the Wiggles.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
he used to, that was torture. That was one of those that he always wanted to watch, and those songs like this, they just got burned in your head. I mean,
hot potato.
yeah.
Yeah.
That show was so annoying, but he loved it when he was like 4 or 5 years old.
I never
3 or 4
got
years
it because I remember being over at your house or whatever, and you'd have a show on with the Wiggles or whatever, and we'd be back probably
What?
drinking or something. And I'd be like, then we'd be like, I don't get it. It's just 4 grown men
Yeah.
singing. There's no, like, they don't have, I don't get it.
Yeah.
It was the simplest songs. They had no,
Yep.
I don't know.
They made a crap ton of money.
They
Yeah, they
did.
did.
They each just wore a different color
Different color shirt.
shirt. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Are they still around?
They had some different incarnations.
Some differences, creative differences. They
Creative differences. They broke up.
I don't know what they're up to now. I mean, those originals are probably pretty.
Hey, there's a
old.
girl in it now.
Yeah, it's not the originals.
It's not the original?
No, there wasn't no girl in it.
Why is this
No.
not clearing up?
All right, you got anything else?
No.
I do not.
Where can you find us, Greg?
You can find us every time we're sitting here on a Wednesday at the Facebook.
At the Facebooks?
Yeah, go to stuckandbetapodcast.com. You'll find all our links, and you can also subscribe, review, and rate us on iTunes and then Google Play and Stitcher. And it's been a fun episode of... man, we need more topics. We got
kind of lame this week.
kind of lame. I'm sorry. Sorry, folks.
All right.
That's how we're going to end it.
That's how we're going to end it. on
Sorry.
that note.